Are you ready, Xbox fans? Are you ready for another great showcase? Because someone has to save it. Yes, someone has to save gaming. Because quite frankly, that state of play didn't do it. That state of play left gamers feeling more dry than ever before.
This was trash. Unless you're like me and you realize that PlayStation has been underwhelming this entire generation. Did you see the games that they showed? That's what you bought a PS5 Pro for? That's what you bought a PS5 Pro for? This is what you bought a PS5 Pro to play Final Fantasy Tactics.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Oh, but watch. As soon as somebody mentions Xbox in the comments section, there you go. That's proof that this was trash. If someone could defend this state of play without mentioning Xbox, then they really thought that it was good.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Don't forget, Sony fans didn't only buy the PlayStation 5 Pro to play Final Fantasy, they also bought it to play this console exclusive Baby Steps. Come on, ponies, Baby Steps ain't that bad. No, I'm kidding, that is really bad. But yes, that state of play was crap. Yes, the Marvel game was good. Neo 3 was good. And the Ninja Gaiden, side scroller game was good. You're right, I'll give them that. But everything else was, mediocre. Everything else is coming to Xbox. So what really did Sony show? What was the Sony studio game? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And guess what? The Summer Game Fest, although some is saying it was okay, there are some that is not too, keen on what was shown at the Summer Games Fest.
I'm good.
Experience building survival horror games.
I'm
Hal
good.
Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends
It's a
open world
skip.
and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Nah, don't put no Z's now. Y'all was talking about 7s and 9s. Y'all was out here lying to the people in the chat.
Feel hot.
Y'all told me 3.
Experimenting on humans like
3.
lab rats.
I'm rating it a 9 right now.
I beg your damn pardon. They did not see the camera. It's a camera and a microphone.
Yeah, this dropped. I ain't gonna lie. This dropped to like a 4 for me, boy. 4.5.
Y'all more critical of the PlayStation standing playing this shit. So my 9s, I see it.
Nah, ain't no. I ain't gonna say no 9. What you mean?
I must scroll. Listen, somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat was like 9, 7, 6.
Oh nah, who said
scrolling
9?
this
Whoever
goddamn
said
chat.
9 need to come to the front.
Yeah, come to the front and confess. Cause I know I seen it.
Yeah, come to the front of the congregation. This is the furthest thing from a 9.
They quiet now.
Yeah, I need you. Yeah, nah, this ain't no 9. I tell you that right now. It's not no 9. Hell no. Hell no.
If this died like 2.
Yo.
So yes, even the Summer Game Fest, although for the most part some are saying it was good, there are individuals who saying that ain't it, man, that wasn't it. So both the PlayStation State of Play and the Summer Game Fest for some was underwhelming. So that leaves only the Xbox, that leaves only Microsoft to show what they have. And guess what? We know it's going to be a banger. Now, we did see a tweet from Aaron Greenberg who is saying, don't, hype up yourself too much, lower your expectations because this show may not be as big as 2024. regardless of even that tweet, we know all Microsoft need to do is drop 2 bangers and they would have won this E3 season. They would have won and saved gaming. I mean, Xbox fans will be coming in to these Xbox game show like this.
CJ, I need you to stay at the door, CJ. Stay at the door. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
While these ponies would be doing this because they have to pay full price for any game that comes to their platform. Yesterday, these ponies would be asking themselves, where are all
all of these games?
Check under your bed, J-Dub. Check under your bed. All the PlayStation games are hiding under your bed. Right, but right now, guys, the gamers have spoken, yes. Majority of Xbox gamers are not supporting Black Myth Wukong. Now, there are some who would still buy it, but the majority is saying, no, we are not buying Black Myth Wukong. Look at this. Sire the Ruler commented on my last video saying, I'm not buying their game after they lied about Xbox Series S not being strong enough to run the game. I'd rather play Wu Cheng instead. Foxbat commented saying, I'm going to support Wu Cheng Fallen Feathers. I'm not buying Wukong, a year-old game. Full price. I can't wait for sale. Game Sires did this to themselves. Professor Strong said, I'll wait till it comes to Game Pass now. It's not like Xbox gamers have any shortage of great games to play. Facts upon facts, my brother Strong. So if you go through that entire video, you would see comments after comments saying they are not putting up with game science lying. I mean, it's obvious. It's very, very obvious. I mean, a blind bat could see that. Stevie Wonder in Pitch Darkness could also see it as well. But you know who else can see it, guys? Jimmy Neutron.
He talks about the Wukong money hat deal. There is no money hat deal. There was a Chinese business analyst that specifically said there was no deal and that the date was chosen because they like that date. They have used August 20th historically anytime they've done like trailers, announcements, and release dates. Also, if it was an exclusivity deal, they wouldn't be able to talk about coming to another platform before the deal is over. So it wouldn't make any sense. If it's a secret exclusivity deal, it's one of the worst ever in history. I already talked about it in Morning Coffee. We know that PlayStation wants to break into the Chinese market. They have their China Hero project. Shuhei Yoshida specifically spoke to how difficult it's going to be to grow in the Chinese market, and to have a PC, PS5 day-and-date game like Wukong and an exclusivity deal. I don't know why they wouldn't have a deal where they could talk about that, flex that, and brag about that. Money hatting that game for a year and never flexing it and never bragging about it and never marketing it makes zero sense from PlayStation's business perspective. We found out what the deal was.
Yes, Jimmy, we did find out what the deal was. We did find out what the deal was. Look at the screen, Jimmy. I have it up on the screen. Look what they're saying there. Right? It says, how does your team work together to identify great new franchises and titles? There are so many great games that come from seemingly out of nowhere. What's the secret sauce to make successful IP happens? This is Sony talking here, or a representative from Sony saying this. We have, for instance, a GPDR, a Content Ventures team led by Christopher Benson. There's nobody better in the world than Christopher and Sean Benson at finding hidden gems and nurturing up and coming companies that are probably off the radar for most of us. They get tons of support from the third-party account management team and the partner development team, who are often the very first points of contact. This is the point here, Jimmy. Listen carefully. This team worked with Annapurna. Jimmy, do you know who is Annapurna Games? Annapurna Games is the same studio that made Stray. The question is, was Stray a console exclusive for PlayStation for the year The answer is yes. Look, it's right here, Jimmy. It's right here. Yes, Annapurna Interactive Stray was initially a timed console exclusive for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. It released on PC and PlayStation platform in July 2022. After a year, the game was released on Xbox Series X and S in August 2023. Do you see that, Jimmy? Did you see Sony worked with Annapurna? They got Stray for a year and then it came to Xbox. But we are not done yet, Jimmy. I want to beat this into you. Look at this. The same approach also led to the support of Genshin Impact. The question is, did Genshin Impact come to PlayStation and was exclusive for some time? Genshin Impact was available on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 alongside other platforms. From its release in September 2020, it finally arrived on Xbox Series consoles and Xbox Cloud Gaming on November 20th, 2024. This means the game was available on PlayStation consoles for approximately 4 years before it came to Xbox. Jimmy, are you seeing this, Jimmy? Are you seeing a trend happening, Jimmy? First it was Stray. They had it exclusive for a year, and then it was Genshin Impact. What is the link there? Sony helped both of these games come to the PlayStation. They help the developers. Are you seeing the trend here, Jimmy? And what's the current state of Stellar Blade? Stellar Blade, when it was first announced, it was coming to Xbox, but when Sony got their grubby little paws on them, it is now exclusive. And that brings us to Black Myth. Black Myth, it was exclusive for a year because if you notice with the trend, all those other games was also exclusive because Sony worked with them. So when it is you see this type of evidence, Jimmy, no amount of coping, no amount of you trying to explain to your audience that here, what this was not a money-hatted deal. I just showed you the facts. This was money-hatted. It's very clear. All these games that Sony helped these developers with, it was a timed exclusive for PlayStation. Boom. But I digress, guys. As we wait today for this Xbox game show, we could expect a lot of games. We could expect a lot of different experiences. What are you looking for? Are you looking for some of the bangers that you are seeing on the screen right now, or a project from one of these developers? Let me know in the comment sections below. Guys, get ready. I'm going to do a live stream after this video is uploaded. So come rock out with me maybe half an hour before the show starts. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.